All right. Thanks for coming down, guys.
You're welcome.
And today we're going to speak about some cool things. I'm actually really excited about today's podcast, and I'm excited to talk about the topic of what does your ideal training week look like? So if you are to answer that question, thinking about we'll start out with basically someone who's just started in CrossFit or been with us for the first 6 months, and they're still trying to work out how their ideal training week should look.
Alrighty. Ideal training week. So for someone who's just come into the box, they're ripped, they're ready, they're firing, they just can't wait to just start throwing weight around. Awesome. Keep that enthusiasm. That's it. So probably the best thing about fitness is to be excited and to come in, have a crack, and just have a go and listen to the coaches. So that's probably that's my biggest piece of advice to people who are just starting is just come in and have fun, have a go. There's a lot of things to be learned, but enjoy it, embrace it.
Were you just staring down the camera?
Oh yeah.
What message do you have for the people?
I did not. I'm not going to. That shopping list is way too long.
Yeah. Yes. So you're breaking it down to, if you're really enthusiastic and really pumped, just try to keep that. What happens if you lose it and you just go, hey, I don't really actually know how to continue where I'm at the moment?
It's like ebbs and flows in everything. And this is where I like to say it's character building.
Mm-hmm.
Like to do the things that you not necessarily like, but you know are good for you, that builds character and it transfers over from not only just in the gym and just into real life. So there's always going to be things that you're not necessarily going to like, say like a warm-up or dead bugs.
I love warm-ups.
When was the last time you participated in one?
It
was 1983.
was the year I was born, actually.
Yep, that was the only warm-up into life.
Yeah.
So participating in warm-ups, enjoying those different types of things. Dead bugs. Most people don't really like doing dead bugs, but everyone loves the fact that they don't have lower back pain anymore.
Yeah.
So they're those different types of things. I think it's seeing the forest from the trees, that everything has a goal at the end, and I guess never forget that goal of why you started.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. What have you got for me, Jason?
Yeah, I like that. Most of the people who do start up here have not been doing any exercise. I'd say majority of the people would do that. So I'd like to take the approach that, scale everything, keep everything light, have fun.
Yeah.
Keep it light, keep it safe, but have fun. Once your body gets used to regular training, I'd say at least 3 times a week.
3 times a week?
At least 3 times a week to start out with.
Yeah.
Once your body gets starting used to training, that's when you can start to increase the weight. It starts to take it a little bit more seriously. Obviously, fun never stops, but keep it light, keep it safe, keep it fun to start off with.
Okay.
And consistent. Keep it consistent.
What are your thoughts on whether or not somebody, say, for example, won't snatch for the first 6 months of their training?
Wow. If they come in and that's the number one thing that they want to get, awesome. How important is a snatch to CrossFit and just to general health? Absolutely not. It doesn't really matter. If you're kettlebell swinging, if you're running, if you're jumping, if you're wall balling, that still all does the exact same movement as what a snatch does. So, I guess that's where people, get a bit daunted saying, I can't do this one particular type of movement, but you're doing the things of that movement every single day. So, if you want to get really, really good at any sort of sport, you have to, dedicate a little bit of time to it. Is the fact that, you can't, you don't power snatch for 6 months going to, hurt your gains or hurt your fitness? Absolutely not. So I've really got no issues. If people, just want to get fit and healthy and, that's the main thing. Yeah, I'm not losing any sleep over if they're just, grabbing something, putting it above their head, or if they do a kettlebell swing over a snatch, because at the end of the day, that gets their heart rate up. I've got no issues with that.
Well, that's what's, I think, really important, that, as coaches, you guys continue to let the members know that it doesn't matter how their body's feeling or where they're at as far as their progression in CrossFit, not to get upset that they're not snatching their body weight at this point.
Yeah.
That it's a process, and sometimes you might not be able to do it for a while.
Absolutely. And you shouldn't really lose any sleep over it. And also just things like squatting. squatting down to parallel, if you've got sore ankles, is going to, or very tight ankles, may not necessarily be, something that you're able to do. If you're a truck driver and you're in logistics and you've got that foot up all the time, that's going to be in that position all day long. The fact that you can't break parallel on a squat, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're still going to get huge amount of adaptation, or the going down to even a quarter squat to a half squat. That's completely fine. You don't need to go ass to grass for a squat to actually have any sort of meaning.
Yeah.
When we're doing 1RMs, because it's a test, there's obviously certain things, but at the end of the day, if you're still squatting, you're still getting strength for your legs. And let's face it, realistically, functional squat, how often are you that deep?
Well,
it's a quarter squat that you're deep. Maybe if you're getting out of a car, but even then you're not really that hard. It's really not that deep.
Car,
So
especially in a Lambo or something.
Yeah.
Lucky
Oh yeah. Well, if you're pushing around a Lambo.
Yeah.
A Lambo.
A Lambo,
Okay.
not a Nissan.
Like a Lamborghini.
Okay, I thought you said ambo,
Oh.
as in like they're squatting down to pick someone up.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't think they're even allowed to. They have to roll them onto a bed first.
Do they?
I think so. I think it's OH&S.
Well, we've got a few ambos out there. They can
well.
probably correct you.
Yeah.
Comment at the bottom of this if you have the answer.
Yeah, smash that subscribe
Smash
button.
that subscribe
Yeah,
button.
we're probably not qualified to talk about what ambos do.
Have some faith in
Going
yourself.
back to the snatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to get members to think about why they're here, and what they want to get out of their training. Okay, we are a CrossFit gym, but I mean the chances of one of our members going to the games is very, very low. And if you're here for general health, who cares if you do a snatch?
Yeah.
It's like, you get that same stimulus from another exercise.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're trying to be explosive, instead of a power snatch, it could be a box jump. Okay, much easier movement to do. Kettlebell swing, hinging at the hip sort of thing.
No, that's good, because that makes you think about, if you open up the app on Modify and you see the workout and it says snatch and you've gone, I've never done one of those, or I don't even know how to do it. Having that mindset that's cool, because I know that the coaches are going to look after me, and that when I come in and I do the actual workout, irrespective of what's actually on the workout board, I'm going to be able to get an awesome workout in and progress closer towards what my goals are.
Yeah, and even a dumbbell snatch as well. I mean, it's much easier than a barbell snatch, or technically easier.
Absolutely.
So, and very similar movement, so you're still getting what you want out of it.
Absolutely.
Perfect, yeah.
And even things like double unders.
Yep.
You don't have to double under. You don't even have to skip. If you come to me and say, Brendan, I absolutely hate skipping. If I have to skip one more time, I am not coming in. I'll be like, that's cool. We'll get calories on the row. Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll stick with double unders then.
I also hate the rower. I actually don't like.
All right,
running
then
at
the
all.
bike. Double unders it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's I want it to be enjoyable. I want it to be fun for everyone, and also like, when you come in and see a workout saying, toes to bar, overhead squats, and double unders. I mean, I'm just naming the three things that most people don't really like. It's like, okay, ab mat sit-ups, front squats, and calorie row. How does that sound? Not too bad. Well, how about wall balls, kettlebell swings, and maybe a box jump? Okay, that sounds like a good workout.
So that ties into where you're at with your fitness ability, and also, as we talked about in the other podcast, like whether or not you've got an injury and you need to scale and pull back on something. The whole program is designed that ideally, minimum, you'll come in 3 times a week, and no matter where you're at, you guys and the other coaches and myself are going to be able to tailor that workout to make sure that you get the same stimulus and you walk away from that workout going, I feel fitter, I feel happier, and I'm feeling like I'm getting closer to my goals.
Yeah. And I mean, the way I look at workouts is I'm looking at a particular stimulus to a certain area of fitness. I really don't care how you get it. So I don't care if it's for a kettlebell swing, box jump, wall ball, dumbbell snatch, power snatch, clean and jerk. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, when it comes to the physiological adaptation or what happens in the body or the gains, it doesn't really matter how you get it, because it's conditioning.
But it doesn't know what exercise you're doing if it's a similar movement.
Yeah, I mean, essentially you could do the exact same at running at a certain pace. But the reason why we don't do that is because it's boring.
Yeah.
It's got to be fun.
Yeah,
otherwise
it does
you ain't
have to
gonna
be
do
fun.
It. Yeah.
It's got to be real fun. And I love it.
Fun.
Yeah, like really fun. I love it when you actually come in and you do a workout that didn't look fun, but you feel great afterwards.
Or the ones that are on the board, like, that's going to be easy. 2 minutes in, you're just like, oh, wow, I'm seeing unicorns.
Yeah, I need my mum.
Yeah. I need an adult.
It's usually, it's usually the simple ones that are the hardest.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to hide from, back and forth, and But I like simple work. I like a hard workout.
Can you guys hear the birds in the gym?
It's nice.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
peaceful.
I thought it was a CD track.
Yeah, no. It's just
How's
like
the Serenity
plan?
it's not bad. Hey, I actually really like it. It makes the podcast really peaceful. We could merge this into a hypnotherapy podcast or meditation, something like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone start closing your eyes. I'm
Yeah.
going to take you on the journey through time and space.
Episode 3, episode 4 will be in a sauna.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Can we all dress up like shamans?
Yes, we can. Yeah,
Yes.
Sherpas. So, one thing that I guess we're looking for then, guys, is for the members to really have the ideal experience, whether you're on unlimited or 3 times a week, is to keep in mind what your goals are. And if you haven't actually got goals, to come and talk to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we can set some really cool goals for you and keep you accountable. And I've met with a few people just recently, and just setting some basic realistic goals to go from, hey, I'm only coming once a week, or I'm eating real bad every other day. Just some basic things to kind of one step in the right direction.
Yeah, you definitely need goals to keep you accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't, everyone should enjoy training. But if you don't like training, you're not going to continue coming day after day if you don't have goals.
Yeah.
Okay. If someone who, definitely doesn't like training, but has goals, that's going to keep them accountable and want them to achieve something out of it. You should enjoy training.
And also on the goals, they don't have to be in gym goals. And that's one of the big things. It's like, oh, maybe I want a body weight, deadlift. Maybe I want a 1.5 body weight back squat.
Yeah.
Do you really want that? No. I really would like to run City to Bay. I'd really like to do the Spartan race. Come in and sit right down, because let me tell you how we're going to get you there.
Come and chat to Uncle Brendan.
Come and chat down to there. Sit down. We'll put a cup of tea on, and then we'll riff for a little bit about how we're going to get you there.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. Even if it's I don't know, something like you want to keep up with your kids, but
Yeah.
can't keep up with them.
Yeah.
You're too unfit.
Yeah.
Nice. Chase
Perfect.
Jason around. He looks like a child.
That's it, man.
That's it.
That's me.
Yeah.
Youngin.
So I think that's pretty cool. Having goals outside of what you do here is really good, because it gives people that opportunity to have a reason to come in. And so I guess to kind of put it into a nice little package for people, no matter what it says, if rather than coming to the specific workout, like going, oh, that looks like a good workout, I'm going to go to that. Set the times that are best for you, that you know you're going to come.
Yeah.
So irrespective of what the workout is, we've talked a lot about programming and how it's designed for you to be able to come in every day, or to be able to come in 3 times a week, whatever works for you. And that when you plan for the times to come in, you're going to get great workouts every single time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So where we were was just talking about wrapping up the ideal training week and making sure that people have an awareness that doesn't matter whether what the workout looks like or what it is, fit the best sessions that you can for your timetable, so you know that you are going to come for those 3 times per week. No matter what it says on the workout, come in and do it.
Absolutely.
And if you're really concerned, really scared or intimidated, or you just feel like I have no chance, tell the coach.
Yeah.
Let the coach know and we can work it out for you.
Absolutely. That's exactly what I want out of it. I ideally would like to see people as much as I possibly can, because the more times I see someone, the more I can help you with your fitness. So I can't help people who aren't here.
Yeah.
And I can't help you achieve your goal if you're not here. So the more and more I get to see people, the happier I am as a coach.
Yeah.
Happy boy.
Yeah, and even if it's a workout you don't like Winston said, a good element of CrossFit is that we're always trying to keep the body guessing. Get good at what you're not good at.
And that's pretty interesting. A lot of the times when people come in for the free intro class, you'll say, what brings you to CrossFit? And they'll say, I just got bored of the normal gym. And then once they're in a couple of months of training at CrossFit and they see something that's foreign to them, no, I'll skip that.
That's why you came in.
You came in the first place, is to not be bored and to try new things, and to understand that gap between I don't know if I can do that, and coming in, we'll fill that gap as much as possible, so that when you walk across that chasm, you're going to go, sweet, I've got this.
Chasm.
Chasm.
Made it sound scary. That did.
Yeah, no, it's not that scary, is it? You guys got any final thoughts for the members? or for anybody else out there that's listening and enjoying these podcasts.
Hello out there in Radio Land.
Yeah.
What do you want to have episode 4 about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So it would be great if this was a little bit more members driven. Give us a hot topic.
Hot topic.
And get us to answer it.
That's it. Put us on the spot.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for coming down, guys. I really appreciate it. And we love you.
See you, gang.
See you, gang.
Peace.
Ooh, what was that?
Friend.
Oh, friend. podcast, friend.
Uh,